Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, May 12, 2022. The moon spends the day in your spirit sector, stirring your desire to learn, explore, and discover. The sun is heading toward an alignment with Jupiter, awakening the need for a fresh approach to your intimate life and feelings of empowerment and connection. You might benefit from combining resources with someone now. Some level of luck could be part of your day, such as the discovery of resources you never knew you had, an offer of support, or a partner's windfall. However, this is likely to be more about your confidence and motivation to make improvements than anything. For greater success, try to tap into Jupiter's winning formula of an open mind, generosity, and faith rather than its tendency to excess or exaggeration. You may very well learn something about yourself or a relationship that empowers you to make profound and significant lifestyle changes. You're craving more excitement and adventure in your love life. Single or already romantically attached, the moon's shift into Mars-ruled Aries and your expansive ninth house of adventure, wisdom, and unknown territory will bring greater emphasis to themes surrounding everything from your personal philosophy to your desire for thrilling experiences. Also, with both Mars-Venus sizzling through Capricorn, your sixth house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service, chances are you're playing hooky with babe, and you're not sorry about it either. Mercury's transit through Aquarius is also a plus, as it will continue to bring clarity to your one-on-one commitments, even if it's from a distance. Now is the time to better structure your professional commitments. With Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius hitting your sector of commitments, you may be brainstorming on how to assume authority in your paraprofessional partnerships and obligations. Think about what you can say or do to better your position in such commitments. Since the Sun in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus as well, you may find that it is time to commit to investing in a more disciplined approach to see a difference in your career path and shared assets. A day after the moon left your financial sector, with your financial instincts and imagination fueled and the momentum from a new moon still giving money matters a boost, the Sun and Jupiter align here today. This is a coming together of the Sun's focus on what is real and Jupiter's focus on what is possible, allowing you to take the first steps towards turning financial dreams into reality. You say confident, your coworkers say cocky. Assume that they're just jealous and keep on working your magic. You may find yourself involved in a deep conversation today. There is room for unusual expression, humorous, perhaps, or surprising in other ways. It's important to stay grounded and fly under the radar so that you don't get flooded. Stay in tune with your body, as you may experience unusual hunger, or crave some unusual taste or spice. Follow your instincts and gratify yourself, explore the new. Also, try to be in bed early tonight. Your body will appreciate the extra rest. It may surprise you to find you feel more geared towards working today than anything else. As social as you are, getting things done and feeling a sense of accomplishment is as good for you as anyone else. And this day is definitely the time to see this happen. Don't fight it. Reschedule any social plans you have for another time, and get down to the tasks at hand. You'll be glad you did. It may also serve to impress your boss or partner. As Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, spends his first full day in a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part of your chart in over a decade, this has changed the dynamics of your life in more ways than one. Jupiter is your ruling planet, and to have him in a fellow fire-ruled sign is almost as good as having him back in Sagittarius. As your ruling planet, you will know how to embrace the focus this is now putting on matters of the heart and all things fun, playful, romantic, and creative. While Venus, the planet of love's return to your romantic sector yesterday, has kicked off what can be the most romantically charged weeks of any year, Jupiter's return yesterday is in a different league. This brings you to the first full day of your luckiest year for love in over a decade, with the planet of love on board from the start. Our eyes in the sky. Now that Mars is in Aquarius, People will back down from the drama if you don't impose demands or rules on them. They'll only snap if they feel like they're being controlled. So, don't try to control other people's actions. Give them a chance to make their own decisions in your discussions. They will make the right choices on their own terms. And please just ignore anyone's snide or hurtful words. Venus also moves into Aquarius today, which indicates we're learning to look at love from a different angle. To this point, we've been hands-on and trying to make relationships work at all costs. Now we're taking a step back and allowing matters to unfold naturally. When it comes to how we express our affection, it won't be with a declaration of love that we yell from the rooftop. We'll choose to express ourselves with acts of kindness and service to those we care about, who will then see our truest heart. Asking for advice from a trusted source regarding our finances will prove helpful, as they will be able to give us insight and information on the best ways in which we can boost our capital and dividends. On the emotional front, this astrological energy will bring new life to our romantic situations and partnerships. The caveat is that Mars, who is a Libra, shares a minor connection with Neptune, who is retrograde in Pisces. That will make it hard for us to make decisions. Instead of moving forward, it's a good time to reflect on the investments before we commit fully to making them. The lesson of the day is to slow down and to contemplate as to what the best choices for us will be. Seeking advice will be beneficial, as long as it's a trusted source who we know won't lead us astray from the best opportunities and results. Now that Mars is in Aquarius, people will back down from the drama if you don't impose demands or rules on them. They'll only snap if they feel like they're being controlled. So, don't try to control other people's actions. Give them a chance to make their own decisions in your discussions. They will make the right choices on their own terms. And please just ignore anyone's snide or hurtful words. Venus also moves into Aquarius today, which indicates we're learning to look at love from a different angle. To this point, we've been hands-on and trying to make relationships work at all costs. Now we're taking a step back and allowing matters to unfold naturally. When it comes to how we express our affection, it won't be with a declaration of love that we yell from the rooftop. We'll choose to express ourselves with acts of kindness and service to those we care about, who will then see our truest heart. Our need for variety can place us in situations where romantic engagements take a back seat. Ordinarily, asking for space won't be a problem here. It is more likely that issues will arise if we make our needs known improperly or fail to consider someone else's needs. The reverse may also be true. We feel neglected in some capacity by another, which makes us go looking for love in all the wrong places. Keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde, which means that most things implemented today will probably need to be revised later. However, it doesn't mean that any core beliefs instituted today will be. Regardless of how you choose to fulfill your wishes, the one thing that is 100% certain is that today's cosmic energy brings a sense of fate to the overall vibe. Chance encounters or an email from an old friend could help cement a better future for you.